Hey everybody, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Whether it be a start to a work week or a school week, I hope you're having a great and wonderful Monday. And I hope everybody that celebrated Thanksgiving last week, I hope you all had a great and wonderful Thanksgiving as well. I do apologize, there was no video last week. Um, yeah, I had thanks. I took the week off, and because I knew it was going to be a holiday week anyway here in the U.S., and I did some organization, if you will, of my recording setup. So hopefully the recording setup sounds a little better. You may notice a little difference in the voice today in the audio. I am trying some new settings, messing with some new settings. You might say that I've been messing with my voice audio stuff late over the last week. So after the convention, decompress and help make my content better for you. Anyway, for all of you that are new, welcome to the channel. For all of you that are returning subscribers, welcome to you as well. Welcome to the new Galaxy Gamers channel, and welcome back to a medieval civilization. As you know, all of our usual disclaimers are going to be in the description of the video. So, yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful week, start to week. I hope you had a great holiday, Thanksgiving, if you happen to celebrate Thanksgiving. Other than that, let's get right to it. Now, when I did read, as I said, I messed around a little bit with some of my recording setup, and so there might be a few things missing that we did in the last video that I don't remember, or that are not here. So hopefully that's not the case. All right, that's fine. I took care of all that. All right. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab our plow, because I think I want to make a little bit of a path to our stone mine, our quarry, if you will. Go do this. Oops. Oh yeah, that's iron under there. Oh, it's a big vein. Yeah. So anyway, convention I was at was really good. Got to meet friends that I hadn't seen in years. Got to see some wonderful people that are learning to be leaders in their careers, in their industries, preparing for careers and industries of their choice, and so that was really good. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that was a stone I didn't even see. Oh. Okay, so we've got a path to our stone mine. Berries are doing good. Ooh, I think they're almost ready. I think our berries are almost ready, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that's good news. Do that. We're here. Ready to harvest yet? we'll just check real quick, make a quick check to see if there's anything we can grab. You know, like stone and all that good stuff. One of the things I need to do this week, is I need to check out that mod that hey, there's a pumpkin. Need to check out that lime mod that Max sent me information on, and I do appreciate that. I know I keep saying I'm gonna do that. I also need to do my thoughts on the whole Unity nonsense that went down. That seems to have died down now, so really know that it's worth me doing a video on it, but I might. I did after all promise Mac I would do that, and I should really be keeping my promises wherever possible. So I got that to do as well this week. But you know, that whole thing is pretty much going the way I thought it would go from the start anyway. And I'm not going to tell you which, if you want to get into game development, I'm not going to tell you which engine you should use. That wouldn't be ethical for me to do. It really depends more on you and what engine you like and what languages you're comfortable with. There is going to be some code. There is coding and writing code involved in the development of a game. A lot of that ends up being up to you. Stone. What? You. Okay. No sense having a tree stump in there. I think that was one of the stumps from our little experiment though, so to see if trees would grow back. Oh, that's a feature that they should have put in this game, is the ability to reforest. They didn't. I just thought of that. Because in medieval times, even in ancient times really, they had herbalists, they had the foresters, who the job of a forester was to go in and plant trees and recreate new, to create new forests and whatnot. But he never actually put in the ability to plant the new trees, that as far as I know. There might be a mod, actually. I think to look for one. Yeah, I never thought to look for that. See if there was... I shall have to look into that. Okay, let's put this stuff away. You can hit a deer. Right. Okay, so I think what I want to do is grab some sticks. And you know what? I think we will build a forester's hut. Yeah. Let's put that... Well, let's put it right here. Ah. Let's put it here. Oh, are we really gonna do this? Alright, well... Yeah. Oh, I am out of stick. Alright, well, I thought I picked up enough. That should be... Yeah, so anyway, back in medieval times, they would have foresters' huts. Because that would actually be... one way of... There we go. That would be a way for them to, oh, so I can... do that. Yeah, I think I can do it that way. Um, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So they would have a forester's hut, which they would, which you'd have a gentleman come in and he would live there. And I want to come back one more though. He would, a person would come in there and they would live there, and they would plant trees. So that way there would be plenty of trees over time for them to be able to do what they needed to do as far as ensuring they had plenty of logs. Don't see any. There is something that's blocking it. Don't know what it is though. That? That. Alright, so there must be something in there that's blocking it. It might be that tree stump, actually, now that I think about it. That's fine. I'll do it that way. And not really letting me place that block there. Oh, why? I think it's just because I got a tree stump sitting there. That's what it is. That's okay. That should be enough for what we need here. Alright, so this will be a forester's hut. Okay. And the stumps for the trees, they might be in here somewhere. I just haven't found them. Yeah, I think that's what it is, actually. I think there is a tree stump. Probably hidden just enough so that I can't see it. That's probably what it is. That's okay. Okay. Alright, so we know we're gonna need timber. Deer. Alright, I need more timber. I need more timber, ladies and gentlemen. What a shocker, right? Alright, there. Now let's get the floor in later. Yeah. Right. Get this floor built. There we go. Floor is now built. But I know I'm going to need more logs. So anyway, back in medieval times, They would have a forester who would be responsible for planting trees and things like that. They would also have a herbalist or herbalist, which is somebody that would go out and harvest mushrooms and berries and things like that for various things that they would need, such as medications that may be needed, things like that. That would be quite often, something that they might need. And yeah, so that's what a herbalist would do. They would also have what's called an apothecary, which is basically somebody who makes up elixirs and the actual medications and things like that. Oftentimes you would hear of, okay, go to the apothecary and get me this or that, and TV shows or games. And I might try to move that back one more. Not sure that I need those. So they also had apothecaries. Many people don't realize this. They also had a oh, I got the wrong door, didn't I? They also would have okay, I'm sorry. I had to make sure I had the right one. So, of course, doctors needed to have medications made. Did I really just break my hammer? In ancient times, you'd have this too, where doctors would need medications made, and that's where they'd go over to the apothecary. Do that. And basically you could basically say that an apothecary is like the modern day drugstore, if you will. And that's where they would go. Okay, I'm gonna need more logs. And then, of course, depending on where you go, depending on what time period you're in and what location you're in, you would have we're gonna need to eat here. We are gonna need logs. So you upstairs and advance to the next day, shall we? So basically you would have that. Each age, each time period, and each culture would probably call it something different. In medieval times, you'd have constables. You need to have law enforcement. The early versions of law enforcement, depending on where you were, that would keep the peace. In ancient times, that usually would be soldiers. That would do that. But, you know, pretty much every society had some form of law enforcement. You know, I just noticed we're in a really bad area for trees. Flax growing there. I can pick up that rock. Can always use rocks, right? So yeah, you'd have some kind, you know, there was, every culture had, every culture had some, you know, form of legal system and, oh, it might help if I use my axe. So it all just depended on... It all just depended on where you lived, what... Did that just do it? I think it did. Ah, okay. I see what it's doing. Yeah, that's what it was doing. So yeah, it just depended on what, where you were, really, how that worked. And every town, every city and town, in ancient times had some form of governance. Because it was a necessity even then. In our case here, at least we'll have logs get us going again. My goal is to make sure that we have... we're going to be... Okay, we can carry a lot. But, oh, Mr. Rock. So I think ready? It's actually good that we're getting berries while we're here. There's that stump. Okay. Still gonna need more logs. So I think one of the all right, so now we'll get more berries. That not. There we go. I would say, ladies and gentlemen, this is a successful little trip. Yeah. Look at that, we found Mars. must not be ready to harvest. Alright, let's get these logs. Okay. Please tell me I have an axe. Oh, this ain't good. Nice thing about being able to craft an axe like that. And do this. Okay. Just get rid of this tree stump here, ladies and... It's gonna let me. I guess not. Oh well. He had it. Guess it doesn't want it. Alright, whatever. Okay. Alright. Let's make our way back. Excuse me, had to sneeze there. Was able to prevent it from coming out. That's something, wasn't it? Yeah, what? Alright, let's go back and finish building our walls to our forester's hut. Okay. Let me just make sure that I put the door in the right spot. Alright, that looks better. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Alright. Okay. Put that here. Like so. Okay. Alright, looks fine. Okay. Now all I need is... I'm hoping I only need to just put that out momentarily. Okay. I don't know that I can... Oh, I can. Okay, so we got that. So, I'm thinking... Alright, so now we can put... This is always the annoying part right here. There we go. Now I'll put the top on, just like so. There we go. All right. All right, so we're gonna need rolls of thatch as well. And I am trying to go to... I don't remember if we have any thatch, ladies and gentlemen. Good. See, can I... There. I can create it here, though. Okay, so we should have that. So if we make 12 of these, we should have all the thatch. I hear deer. Any more? Okay. Take the timber with us. All right, so now all that's left is to actually do that top piece of the roof, and then we'll have our forester's hut built, and then we got to set it up. What the forester would have. All right, so I'm going to need we're going to need to be able to get up to the roof. Do this. We'll do that temporarily. All right, all that now needs is thatch. All right. So let us go. And get to do it. Let's go grab ourselves a couple more some more logs. We're gonna need them anyway. Awesome. Grab some more logs over right here. There we go. Okay, there's make one thatch.
And we're just make sure we can stock up on logs. Okay, I think I can make... Yeah, it should be. Alright, so we should have the thatch that we need now to... I don't know what this is here. I'll have to check that out sometime and see if that's an actual deposit of ore. Okay. Now, if I wanted to, I could actually. Need to see something, ladies and gentlemen. I think I got an idea. Okay, that needs a door. Oh. Okay, I need 8 log and... or 8 plank and 1. That's what makes some.
So make this. We'll finish this building today in this episode, and then we'll go ahead and set it up in the next one and start. And then we'll start making our next. Start making our next building. Okay, so we know this has to be up here. Okay. Goes right. Ha. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect. That'll be a forester's hut. Let's do a little. Make it look good. That out of there. All right. Accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. All right. Go take a quick eat. Here. Have some tasty snacks. What? Make a few more of those. Make a few more salads while we're at it. Stock them, put them in back in the stock. That is one thing they never did fix correctly in Medieval Engineers was the sounds the deer make in the game when they're walking and whatnot. I don't think they ever got that fully correct, but that's okay. There we go. Put our stone away.
put our timber away. Oh, it's a log. Okay. Well, we're gonna need more timber, so what I'll do is I will turn the rest of those logs that we have in inventory back into timber so that we can get that ready for the next episode as well. And I think what I will do off camera this week when I have a little free time is I will jump in the game and do some foraging off camera so that way we're not always going out and foraging all the time. Because I think that would be better than us messing around. I'm also going to look for a forestry mod for the game as well, so that way we can claim that our forester's hut is fully it's fully functional. And I'm gonna see if I can't find an herbalist mod as well. Maybe an apothecary mod if there is one. So there are a few mods. Those are some mods I will look into. If you guys know of a mod, please be sure to... Please don't put the link to the mod in your comments. Please just leave the name of the mod and who it is by in the comments, and then I will find it via the Steam Workshop. Just because I know YouTube doesn't do well with links and comments and things like that. And we'll go from there. Alright, let's put these timber away. And we'll go from there and do it that way. That way, we can add more functionality to our medieval civilization, and we can do more things. And yes, I will look into the lime mod as well. That way, because I know I did promise Gavin I would do that, and I keep forgetting to do it. Not intentionally, of course. With everything I have to do in a day, I tend to forget some things, but I will look into that mod. I do have it actually listed in my things, in my workshop, well, in my Steam account for the Medieval Engineers Workshop to look into. I think I've already downloaded it. I just need to run a world up real quick and check it out, so... Here we have plenty of timber. go from there. Right. Okay, I don't think I have any more. Yeah, I have any timber in my inventory, so this should do us really well. Yeah. I think what I'll do is this. There. Okay. So that's good. We've got planks, we've got timber. Stocked up on salad. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's go out and check our berries, make sure the deer aren't messing with that. Good. Okay, so in the next episode, we will go ahead and we will get the forester's hut furnished with what it would have, and we will go from there. And I will look for those mods that I mentioned off camera. I will also do a little bit more foraging off camera as well, so that way we make sure we have everything we need, like logs and all that good stuff. Okay, so that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon, and turn those notifications on so you know when I upload the next video. And be sure to leave your thoughts, your ideas, your suggestions that you think would help make the series even better in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Please have a happy and safe and successful week. And I will see you in the next episode here on the New Galaxy Gamers channel. Happy gaming.